truly, the beautiful ones are not yet born. Long time ago, when palm kernel oil and ori was the only skincare routine available for ladies, there lived a beautiful young lady named Chioma. Chioma was married off quite early to a rich businessman, Obiechina. Obiechina was the only son of his parents, and he was lucky to become wealthy quite early in life. Obina was a very popular and respected businessman in the entire Agulu village. His wealth was particularly obvious in the way he took very good care of his family. Chioma and Obifuna were graciously blessed with 5 adorable daughters, but with each girl child born, Obishina became concerned about the male successor. Obishina's parents were his major source of concern because they also found it daunting to bear a male child. His parents added salt to injury, questioning him at every given opportunity. When will you give us a male child? Who would succeed you in your absence? You know that a man without a male child is almost useless. One funny fact about some African culture is the premium it places over male children, forgetting that both sexes are important and special in their own way. Obiechina's parents were so persistent until he finally succumbed. They quickly arranged the daughter of their family friend, Chief Omego. The marriage ceremony of Obiefuna and Azuka, the daughter of Chief Omego, was spontaneous and entirely sponsored by their parents. Chioma, the wife of Obiefuna, on the other hand, although scared, happily welcomed Azuka into the family, hoping that she would be the solution that they have long longed for. Ironically, Azuka turned out to be a thorn in the flesh. She was the most saucy and proud person you could ever think of. Azuka took in few months after their wedding, and her mouth could not stay shut. She announced to Chioma that she was definitely carrying Obechifuna's hair, his first male child. Unknown to her, Chioma was also pregnant, but because of her experience, her baby bump was not obvious and she wasn't as open as Azuka. Towards the tail end of their pregnancy, Chioma's baby bump became very obvious and Azuka could not hide her anger. She assured Chioma that she would be the one to deliver first and she would bear Obechifuna's heir. In all of this, Chioma was worried, but she maintained a calm demeanor. A week later, Chioma and Azuka put to bed, few days apart. Chioma's child came first and it was a bouncing baby boy. Obiefuna couldn't contain his joy. He was blessed with 2 male children, few days apart. From that day onwards, competition for Obiefuna's attention became heated. Obiefuna was entirely caught between the devil and the deep blue sea. Obiechida did not know what to do. However, he was naturally tilting towards Azuka because she was the younger wife. In a bid to secure her place as the first wife of the family, Chioma set out to see the village wise woman. Mama, despite the fact that I have given my husband Obiefuna a male child, he still favors his second wife and ignores me entirely. Speak no more, my child. Do not give a word to your co-wife Azuka. Remain calm and calculated. From now henceforth, start taking special precautions in making your husband's food. Ensure that his meals are specially prepared in a way that he would never forget. The wise old woman told Chioma to include a very special ingredient to each of her food she prepares for her husband. Chioma thanked the wise woman and left and did exactly as she had been instructed. She prepared very sumptuous meal with the secret ingredients. It was a culture in most polygamous homes for the wives to rotate cooking for their husband. So Chioma and Azuka took turns to prepare food for their husband Obiefuna. Chioma's food was always topping the charts for Obiefuna, and he always looked forward to her sumptuous meals. Azuka, on the other hand, was naturally a very bad cook because she had a lot of maids and servants at her service while growing up. Azuka noticed the amount of attention their husband Obiefuna was showering on Chioma, and she just couldn't stand it. Azuka went straight to the village wise woman and complained. The wise woman asked her to go home and ask her co-wife Chioma to teach her the recipe and how to cook. Azuka swore over her dead body to ever meet Chioma for help. The following day, Azuka went back to the wise woman, hoping to get a different answer from her. The village wise woman, seeing Azuka's desperation, requested her to ask her husband to buy her golden dishwares, ensuring her that these golden dishwares were the solution to her problem. Azuka went home and pressured her husband to get her gold wares, assuring him that these gold wares bring a difference to the kind of food she prepared for him. Obiefuna got tired of her plea and got her the gold wares, different assorted gold wares, just to please her. When it got to Azuka's turn to cook, she prepared her meal and presented it in the gold wares. At the taste of Azuka's food, Obiefuna was full of rage. All this money wasted for nothing? Is this the promising meal you spoke about? This is a shame. Obiefuna fell back to Chioma's delicious meal, while Azuka boiled with rage and anger. She would always sneak behind Chioma to find out what was her secret ingredient, but she was never ever lucky. She would also send her daughter to spy, but there was no result. Chioma, on the other hand, was very smart. She woke up early each morning before the day broke. She would sneak out of the house and move into the forest to carefully pick special species of tender mushroom. She had mastered the art of picking the choicest ones, and this had been her secret for years. Back at home, Azuka had had enough. She decided to take things into her hands by visiting the village soothsayer instead of the wise woman. She knew this was a dangerous act, but her desperation was over the roof. Your co-wife is a brave and fearless woman. Are you ready to go the extra mile and do what she did? Are you ready to make the sacrifices? Yes, wise woman. I will go to any extent just to get my husband's attention and to ensure that I punish that lady Chioma. Soothsayer proceeded to give her very tough instructions. Azuka was instructed to chop off her right ear and use it to prepare her husband's next meal. Azuka never thought about it twice because she was so desperate. The next morning, she carried out the soothsayer's instruction. Azuka chopped off her ears and used it to prepare her husband's meal. She was in so much pain, but she was quite enthusiastic about the outcome of her sacrifice. She presented the food to her husband Obiefuna and waited optimistically for his positive review. Immediately her food touched Obiefuna's lips. He spat out the food and screamed in anger. What have you done this time, for goodness sake? And why does this food have such a strange and horrible taste? Azuka, out of anger and frustration, busted out and told Obiefuna that she had sacrificed her ear just to please him. Abomination! You used your body parts to cook for me? To prepare my own food? Abomination! Cooking or eating any human parts was a taboo in the land of Agulu, an abomination punishable by death. Because Azuka was not a native of the town, he was banished from the town forever, for the rest of her life. This story teaches us that pride always comes before a fall, and a haughty heart always leads to destruction. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, share and like. Thank you. Watch out for our next video. Bye.